Is it time to go to the next level? If you're ready to get to the next level, then you're gonna love this video. All right, this is something that I hear a lot, and it's actually something that I've said myself in the past, which is, how can I get to the next level? I'm on this level and I need to get to the next level. And it kind of makes me imagine or think of life in a stair-step fashion. Like, is life really just a matter of steps where you're at one level and then you're ready to go to the next level? And there are three things that I want to share with you today in order to help you get to the next level. And the first thing is to stop being so vague. Getting to the next level, like, what does that even mean? Does it mean that you are going to become, 10% better than what you are today? Does it mean that you're going to wake up an hour earlier? Does it mean that you're going to make this much more money? Like, what does it really mean to take things to the next level? And the reason that I say that I hear this a lot is because whenever I have, potential clients that come and they want to work with me, a lot of times they'll say, I feel like I'm stuck at this level and I'm ready to go to the next level. And it's valid. It's a valid feeling, but the way we articulate that and the way we talk about that, like going from one level to the next level, it's just really vague. And so that's actually one of the first things that we work on when I do start working with my clients is we create a goals worksheet. So we start planning out what are the goals that we actually want to work on, what are some of the things that we can accomplish in this time frame, and what are some things we're going to work on to kind of set up going forward. And that's really, essentially what it means to make it specific to go from one level to the next level. So that's the first thing to do in order to get to the next level, whatever that next level is for you, is to stop being vague and be specific about what is that next level. The second thing you need to do in order to get to the next level is assess your current situation. So where are you currently? If you're looking to go to the quote unquote next level, but you're not really sure where you are right now or what your current state is, it's going to be hard to determine, where you need to go next. It's going to be hard to get really specific about where you need to go next. And by assess your current situation, I mean, choose your goal. So whatever that goal is, choose that one goal. And let's say it's to, make $5,000 more than what you made last month, or on average earn, an extra $1,000 per month, or whatever it is for you, per day even. I mean, let's reach high, right? So whatever that goal is for you, you have to figure out where you are right now. So if it's a money goal and you're like, well, right now on average, I'm earning, $8,000 per month, or right now on average, I'm earning $3,000 per month or $30,000 per month, whatever that monthly number is for you, then figure out what that would mean, right? Make it specific. Go back to step one, what it would mean to go to that next level. And now you know not only your starting point, but you also know where you need to make those changes in order to get to that next level. So if your starting point is, I am currently earning $30,000 in a month and I want to earn an additional $3,000. Well, now you know that that's about a 10% bump, and you can look at all of the areas where you can make that 10% increase. And I think that ties in really well with the next point, which is to up level what you expect, you require, and you desire. Because for some people, even hearing the words, I make $30,000 a month, or I make $5,000 a month, or I make $50,000 a month, it feels like a shock. It feels like a stretch. So I want you to take a moment and really assess, what are you feeling right now when you hear the words? And even you can say it, say at this very moment, say, I make $25,000 a month. If you can say it with a straight face, if you can say it without feeling any sort of resistance or any stress around it, then, you're absolutely the type of person who can do that. But if for some reason you're feeling like, no one should make that much, or I could never earn that much, or how would I even get there? And you're adding a lot of stress or, resistance around that number, then you're currently at a level which you have to change in order to get to that next level where you can see yourself doing that. In order to do that, you can really just up level internally. So that's what I mean by up level what you expect, desire, and require. It's really up leveling internally. So internally, when you say to yourself, what do you expect? Do you expect to earn the same amount every single month? Do you expect to earn the same amount every single day? Do you expect for your life to be the same? Do you expect for your health to be the same? Like, in those areas that you want to take things to the next level, what are you currently expecting? Because typically we get what we expect, right? If I expect that I'm not going to be able to, run a marathon, well, I'm not even going to try for it, right? So whatever your expectations are, that's typically what you're going to get. So you want to up level what you expect. Then you want to up level what you require. So require is a little bit different from expect. Require is like your bare minimum. That is like, I already know that, for example, when you're meeting up with friends and you know for a fact that you require people to let you know in advance if they can't meet up with you. And if for some reason you're meeting a new friend and that doesn't happen, well, you know that this person is not someone who's going to be in your friend circle. That means that you require at a minimum for people to respect your time and to let you know if they can or can't make it in advance. And if that's what you require, then like that's what's always going to happen for you because it's what you require. So imagine if you up leveled your requirements as to what you require in those areas where you want to up level. For example, let's say that one of your desires is to, date somebody really nice and maybe even potentially get married, but your requirement for what you will accept on a date or even in that interaction, in that relationship is not to the caliber, to that level of someone that you would even consider marrying, then how are you going to meet that person that you eventually want to marry? If you don't require that person that you are hanging out with right now to meet this minimum level of standards, then how can you expect that to ever turn into the person that you would ever consider marrying? If you don't require your potential clients to be at a specific level of whatever your base level requirement is for your clients, if you don't require them to be there, then how can you expect and how can you get that next thing that you desire? You've got to up level your requirements. And this is just minimum. This means like there's no wavering. Expectation is essentially what you would like and what you'd expect, right? But it hasn't come there yet. A requirement is like, if this doesn't happen, then there's just no moving forward. That's a requirement. So that's kind of the difference there. And then the final thing is to up level what you desire. And the reason why I feel like these all go in together with up level what you expect, what you require, and what you desire is desire allows us to really dream a little bit bigger. It allows us to think a little bit longer about what is it that we really want. And if we were to stretch like what we expected in our life and what we required in our life, and we really were to just dream it, like what would that dream be? And I've talked about this a little bit more about how to rewire your subconscious brain. I also talked about this in How to Fall Asleep Faster, where I talked about, that process of manifesting and thinking about those things right before you go to sleep. And that's like my favorite time to think about the things that I desire because I'm drifting off to sleep. I have much less resistance and thought around why it can or shouldn't or might not happen or wouldn't happen. And I really can just start to imagine and start to think about the things that I desire. And when we start up leveling the things that we desire, and it's really more of a matter of admitting to yourself what you desire because you essentially already have those desires, but sometimes we try to stuff those deep down inside of us. We don't want to admit that those are the things that we desire. We don't want to specifically say, this is what I want, because then we look at our current surroundings and we're thinking, well, I don't have it yet, instead of thinking it's on its way. So that's another topic for another day. But if you really want to get to the next level, it's really a matter of getting specific about what that next level is, assessing where you are currently, and then up leveling what you expect, what you require, and what you desire. Is this something that you do in your life? Are you in the process of getting to the next level? Have you hired a coach in the past to help you get there? Are you in the process of up leveling your desires? Like, what is it that you do when you know you're done with your current situation and you're ready to take things to the next level? I'd love to hear more from you, please leave a comment below. Let me know. And also, if you'd like to up-level your life in all areas, then you definitely want to check out my latest training. It's called How to Create a Solid Coaching Program. And if you don't have a signature coaching program so you can get those premium up-leveled and high value clients, then you definitely want to check out this training. I will leave the details in the description box, or you can go to latisha.tv/solid. I created a special short link for you so you can go directly to that training and check it out. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.